Oh yeah, upon us, cause your face to shine. I'm here to serve with all my might and a stable mind. Last second, this my shot, so I'm taking mine. Won't throw my clock in the trash, shit ain't no wasting time. Oh yeah, upon us, cause your face to shine. I'm here to serve with all my might and a stable mind. Last second, this my shot, so I'm taking mine. Won't throw my clock in the trash, shit ain't no wasting time. The only approval I seek is of ya. Pouring my heart out on prayer like where you gotta go. I'm trying to fly like an eagle, so I stay up the par. And get this weight off my shoulders, I'm raising up the bar. I praise his name, trying to escape the flames. Got the kingdom in my range, and I'm taking aim. His law embedded in my brain, and he made it plain. I pray I'm with him when he reign, if he say the same. Man, and y'all I'm bragging and I boast until I give up the ghost. I'm chosen and under his yoke, I'm trying to live up the boat. It's called halal to the most when I live up a toast. And I know spiritual riches fix what's mentally broke. I live what I read, cause I truly believe. I'm not the husbandman, I'm just out here sowing the seed. This new world overflowing with greed, going off for the love of money. I'm humble in my lower degree. Hey, oh yeah, upon us, cause your face to shine. I'm here to serve with all my might and a stable mind. Last second, this my shot, so I'm taking mine. Won't throw my clock in the trash, shit ain't no wasting time. Oh yeah, upon us, cause your face to shine. I'm here to serve with all my might and a stable mind. Last second, this my shot, so I'm taking mine. Won't throw my clock in the trash, shit ain't no wasting time. I'm walking like a soldier till it's all over, and I'm staying on attack until I fall over dead. He keep me fed with my daily bread. Meditate on what I read, then do what he said. I'm flipping pages, reading prophecy. Line upon line, interpret properly. Let his word mold me like pottery. Spiritually rich, but I'm in poverty. Praying for forgiveness and for those who trespass on my property. I'm clamping down, it's too late in the game to learn his name and then take it in vain. That's insane now. Heaven coming down like a raindrop. In the wilderness searching for water, and we drinking from this same rock. Go look outside, this the last time, and it ain't no pushing it back like a bad line. This the fourth quarter, time about to expire. I'm just trying to be pure when I come out of the fire. Ay. Oh yeah, upon us, cause your face to shine. I'm here to serve with all my might and a stable mind. Last second, this my shot, so I'm taking mine. Won't throw my clock in the trash, shit ain't no wasting time. Oh yeah, upon us, cause your face to shine. I'm here to serve with all my might and a stable mind. Last second, this my shot, so I'm taking mine. Won't throw my clock in the trash, shit ain't no wasting time. Cause your face to shine. All my might, stable mind.
Praise to the Most High. Hey, last days. Kahala, Yahweh, Bahasema Masaya Yasa. Hey, look, this right here for my Hebrews. Don't fold. You get tried in that fire, you real gold. A real diamond, an arbor, like let me test it. If you make it through that, then you get your blessing. It won't prosper, but you gon' see that weapon. Through the blood of a marsh, y'all get protection. And y'all come up out the word, you need an exit. The day of the Lord coming so unexpected. I pray to Abba, I pray we make it through the tribulation. Psalms 91, keep him your habitation. Keeping these commandments that we have in patience. All this stuff going on, it had you racing. Faith in Messiah is the only way. I'm watching what I do, watching what I say. What manner of person I be up in that day? I don't want the father to look at me be like, get away. I never knew you, but why that old ain't in your lap? You knew I was coming while you told me that. If I don't spare the angels, I ain't sparing you. These the end times, so be careful. Bleed the blood, cause the devil about to dare you. To keep oil in that lap, you need a barefoot. The commandments is the lamp, the law is the light. I'ma share I led the way so we could get it right. Conversation with the rock, keep my spurs up. Every Shabbat call Mikael, yeah, he know what up. And at that time, Mikael gon' stand for him. Watch the Father protection gon' land on him. Jacob trouble, it's about to feel like we getting double. Fighting all these principalities of Royal Rumble. We know that we chosen, but we stand humble. 2020, I'll be talking louder, I'll be ain't mumble. Yeah, ball in our hands, Babylon fumble. We come back to the Father, Babylon crumble. He gon' give us everything, he's coming in a bundle. If you in the secret place, get covered like a tunnel. Can we all come together like we bout to huddle? Can we all ride together like we on a shuttle? These the end times, watching for the devils. Time to elevate to another level. I pray the Most High elevate you. I pray the Most High put that fire back in you. Keep that oil in your lamp. Love y'all.
Sons of light.
All praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Long live the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Messiah of Israel. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. This race is run till my breath is gone. Father, sit with your sons. Tell them pick up his crown, put down the guns. Core left 9-11, the race ain't to the swift or to the fast. It's won by those few who built to last. So make sure your pace is right and watch your breathing. Odds always against a nigga when dealing with these heathens. Let's lay aside every weight and sin. Drop all that extra baggage, don't blow against the wind. Got us fooled in the schools and in the churches. Worse, everything is man's traditions, nothing chapter and verse. That our fathers left a curse and we just made it worse. Time to get up off our ass. Endurance now is crucial at the last, and that's how the race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One.
Remember them days? Set back when we was given as slaves, because us niggas wasn't keeping his ways. We was living as strays. The Most High, he had hit in his face, which made us into this ignorant race. And now we live in the states, a pit full of snakes with whips on the waist, with dirty cops picking niggas to chase, trying to give us a case. Most High, give me permission to say,
it ain't no love in this desolate place.
It's like we destined for fate, and every day that we expecting to break, we steady lying, trying to strengthen the faith. In denial and fake, ruthless, yeah, full of violence and hate. But I silently wait till the time that it takes, until the race is done.
The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done. Until the kingdom come, defend the throne of the Holy One.
The race is run until the race is done, until the kingdom come. We rep the sun, not the wicked one, but the righteous one. Divine life before the world begun, 10 toes down in this walk. Which side you on? This mercy's given. His mercy is so sufficient, cause that one was given. Through his blood we give forgiveness like they conscience missing. When voices tell them to listen, there's no comprehension. In the end, the sheep get in to say the fire in my soul would never let me fall. I said the fire in my soul would never let me fall. I said the fire in my soul would never let me fall. The ancient of old.
Same story told, let's go.
Sorry, y'all. I got to hear that again. Oh, praise to the Most High. Got me in the spirit.
Sons of light.
All praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Long live the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Messiah of Israel. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. This race is run till my breath is gone. Father, sit with your sons. Tell him pick up his crown, put down the guns. Core left 9-11, the race ain't to the swift or to the fast. It's won by those few who built to last. So make sure your pace is right and watch your breathing. Odds always against a nigga when dealing with these heathens. Let's lay aside every weight and sin. Drop all that extra baggage. Don't blow against the wind. Got us fooled in the schools and in the churches. Worse, everything is man's traditions. Nothing chapter and verse. That our fathers left a curse and we just made it worse. Time to get up off our ass. Endurance now is crucial at the last, and that's how the race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One.
Remember them days? Set back when we was given as slaves, because us niggas wasn't keeping his ways. We was living as strays. The Most High, he had hidden his face, which made us into this ignorant race. And now we live in the states, a pit full of snakes with whips on the waist, with dirty cops picking niggas to chase, trying to give us a case. Most High, give me permission to say,
It ain't no love in this desolate place.
it's like we destined for fate, and every day that we expecting a break, we steady lying, trying to strengthen the faith. In denial and fake, ruthless, yeah, full of violence and hate. But I silently wait till the time that it takes, until the race is done.
The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One.
The race is run until the race is done, until the kingdom come. We rep the sun, not the wicked one, but the righteous one. Divine life before the world begun, 10 toes down in this walk. Which side you on? This mercy's given. His mercy is so sufficient, cause that one was given. Through his blood we give forgiveness like they conscience missing. When voices tell them to listen, there's no comprehension. In the end, the sheep get in to say the fire in my soul would never let me fall. I said the fire in my soul would never let me fall. I said the fire in my soul would never let me fall. The ancient of old.
Same story told, let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All praise going on to the Most High. Y'all, that song right there, that track had me in the spirit for real. All praises. And that's exactly what we talking about. Enduring till the end. Enduring to the end. A lot of people would think that we at the end now. A lot of things got to happen. A lot more we got to go through. A lot more that we have to endure through. It's ramping up. All praise going on to the Most High. It's your brother Tuvaya Israel, back with another long-awaited Testimony Tuesday. This is the late night edition. We ramping them back up, family. We ramping them back up. Had to get some things situated. Let some things play out. But nevertheless, we here. All praise going on to the Most High. I know y'all see what's going on out here in the world. And, this is not going to be your traditional Testimony Tuesday where we go through some of the testimonies of the patriarchs. This is going to be more so about what will your testimony be when it's time for you to close your book, close or end your chapter. What would be your testimony, right? What would those behind you, what would those behind you say about you when the Most High removes you from this earth, right? What's going to be your testimony? And we're going to go through some scriptures, man. I got a whole lot of scriptures lined up. We might not make it through them all. I really wanted to get to that book of Jasher and speak on the patriarch Joseph. But like I said, it's not going to be a traditional Testimony Tuesday. All praise, glory, and honor to the Most High. But first, y'all know what's going on with this rapture. These people can't even get their dates straight. And this is another thing, like why we have to endure to the end and why we have to have our mindset on enduring to the end, because of things like this. We thinking that, I ain't gonna say we, but people are out here being misled or misinterpreting the scriptures, got things misconstrued, and think that they're going to escape the Great Tribulation. Remember, the Messiah said, "This generation shall not pass till the Son of Man be come." Right? So everybody, if it's not the Most High's will that He take you away and put you to sleep before these things happen, yeah, if He take you away, you're not going to be with Him in heaven. No, you're going to sleep. He's going to put you to rest. All right, we're going to read that in this 2nd Ezra 13. But you gotta endure. You gotta go through something. You gotta prove that you're faithful. Like some of the brothers that we're gonna read about tonight proved to the Most High that they were faithful. And this is how we read about their testimonies. Right? But without further ado, let me share my screen, man. This guy named Joseph Allen, right? I'm gonna play both of his videos. They got their dates mixed up. I don't know what it is. They got their dates mixed up, right? You see, this boy got 177,000 subscribers. Out of that 177,000, probably half of them wholeheartedly believe everything that he's saying. Let's see what he got to say.
To all who know that the Lord is coming to get us at the full moon.
Wait. So the 23rd and the 24th passed. Now, you see this look of concern on his face? He's concerned. Shh. I done effed up. Yeah. See, it's the problem when we try to rush prophecy. We get too ahead of ourselves. Just sit back and let the Most High work. You can't force his hand, because when you do, it's going to be bad for you. Bars. Just sit back and enjoy the times that we're living in, because it's a great time to be alive. The things that the prophets wanted to see, we are looking at and beholding with our very eyes. The things that they prophesied and wanted to live and see, the day that salvation has come to Israel, is happening. The things that John wrote in Revelations, the things that Isaiah envisioned in the book of Isaiah and Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, all these things are coming to pass, family. But he said, look, when you see these things, the end is not by and by. You gotta hold on, right? So now it's not the 23rd or the 24th, because it's gone, right? When he made this 2 days ago. 2 days ago was the 28th, right? Maybe he made it on the 27th. For me, it's the 28th. Okay, yeah, so it's the 28th, right? 2 days ago, 4 days after the 24th. Now it's the full moon. So I believe the full moon is Monday. So now he's saying the full moon.
It's strange to say, but our job is done. I feel like I have, and I feel like you have so much you want to say and so much you want to do for those who don't see, but the Lord wants silence from us now. The Lord is going to begin speaking this next week. He will speak loud and clear. And people will seek to know what's happening. And we are not to respond. This will be the fulfillment of the 5 foolish virgins asking for our oil. Now is when we say no. I guess that's that. The Lord will begin speaking this next week.
I guess that's that.
And they will want to know what's happening. And in your silence, prepare your heart. Prepare your heart to see the King. And keep your lamps burning. It hasn't been easy up to this point, and it won't be easy as we continue. But if you're going to run a marathon, you need to be prepared.
So,
and it's about to begin. So,
if the marathon is about to begin, how is it just now ending? It's already, if the marathon is just about to begin, how is it already at the end? In the marathon, you got to go through some things. You got to put in some work. You got to do a lot of running. Almost fully exhausted if you're not in shape when you cross that finish line. If you cross the finish line. A marathon is not a 400-yard dash. It's not a 100-yard dash. It's not a relay. It's a marathon. And we haven't, it's just about to begin, but we already did. Wait till y'all hear this next video.
That's it.
About to cry.
Our job is done.
Yeah.
No more lives. No more trying to explain what's coming.
No more lies.
You know what you know.
No more explanation.
I'll see you guys up there. Love you guys.
Yeah, see you guys up there. Right? He said he'll see you guys up there. We gonna see. We gonna see. All right, let's show this next video. It's about 10 minutes long. I'm gonna try not to hold y'all too long. I ain't got nothing else to do. It's, just 12 o'clock where I am, See what you got to say on this.
Hello, world. You might want to download this video for 2 reasons. Those 2 reasons will be that if I'm wrong.
Hold up. When? I don't know, anybody's what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know anybody's depth of studies in the scripture other than my own, right? But I have never read any prophet in the Bible give a prophecy, a definite, and said it's from the Lord, then turn around and say, if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never read it. Never seen a Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, a Nahum, a Habakkuk, a Amos, Zephaniah, Zechariah, Hosea, Joel, Daniel. Never seen an Ezra, a Nehemiah. Never seen Moses. Never seen any of the prophets say, if I'm wrong. Let's continue. We definitely gonna say this video. Definitely gonna say this video because I know you're gonna run. If I were you, I would run away from YouTube. I would delete my YouTube account. I would not come back on YouTube. I would not make any more videos. I would not go live. I would just completely dissolve from social media. Completely. I don't have, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, none of that, right? But I would just completely fall off. The only people that would know that I exist is my immediate family, my loved ones, and my friends. Or those who know me. If I got a job, if I still got a job after the alleged rapture, they'll be the ones that know that I exist. But to the rest of the world, my 177,000 subscribers, they wouldn't know I exist. They'll think I'm out of here. They'll think I'm gone.
and everything I'm saying is just opinion and coming out of my own imagination, then come around October 8th, October 9th, you're going to want to have this video. That way I can't delete it. That way you can embarrass me.
Well, even if we have this video, you can still delete it, right? You can still delete it. Even if we have this video, you can still delete it. Now, how we would have it, even if you deleted it, is if we downloaded it onto our devices, right? Convert it to MP4, save it to our computers and things like that. But ain't nobody going through all that trouble, because especially true believers and people that understand the scripture, we're not going through that trouble because we know this is a farce.
To the rest of the world. The second reason you want to download this is because if I'm right, you won't be able to find this video again because they'll get rid of it, and you're going to want to have it because it's going to have instructions on what you need to do. This video is for two types of listeners. There's those who will hear me now, and there's a lot of reward if you hear me now. And then there's those who will hear me later, and I'll show you what you need to do later. WWTWG. Watch how that's about to spread, because the Lord has a plan. Check this out. Have you heard about this going around? The mandatory digital ID.
I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work.
And now remember, if anything is free in life, you're most likely the product. Now, there's a direction this is going in. Let me show you. But before I show you that, there's a group of you that this video is for. You see, a lot of the world yells free Palestine. A lot of the world is very frustrated with the Jews. Are you starting to pick up why you need to download this video? But the world has failed you. Palestine is not free, and your frustration is heard, but nothing is done about it. And a lot of this conversation that I'm now having with you, the world, initially I was having it with Christians who are supposed to know these things that are coming. Some of them have accepted it. A majority of them are rejecting it. And here's why I'm now having the conversation with you. So here's the rundown on why you're getting this invitation, world. When the banquet was ready, he sent his servants to notify those who were invited, but they all refused to come. I mean, that's what's happening now. So many are supposed to know what's coming, but they're refusing the offer. So the offer is coming to you. I mean, he said to his servants, the wedding feast is ready, and the guests I invited aren't worthy of the honor. Now go out to the street corners and invite everyone you see. So the servant brought in everyone they could find, good and bad alike. That's you, good and bad alike. The Lord now wants all of us to be a part of this. And the banquet hall was filled with guests. You see this part down here? For many are...
What you're missing in this scripture is, good and bad alike. Once all of you, what you're missing with that is they were in a particular land where this wedding feast was. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. It's not what we're here for.
Called, but few are chosen. So now it's coming to you. Oh, like I said, the world has let you down. You talk about your frustration with this certain group of people, yet nothing is being done. The Lord has a plan. People aren't answering the call. So he wants this invitation to be given to the world. And I'm about to show you how we shake things up for this group of people. But first, I need you to understand the urgency of the time, okay? So I'm going to play this back to refresh your memory.
And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work.
That's right. This year, 2025, these words will be fulfilled. Check it. I'm holding your hand through this process. You don't need to know everything, but I do need you to know the invitation, because we're going to make this group of people feel something that they've never felt before. So look, he required everyone. No one's safe from what's coming. Yeah, really. Small and great. Doesn't matter how small you are, how great you are. Rich or poor. Doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are. Free and slave. Doesn't matter if you're free or in prison. To be given a mark on the right hand or forehead and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. This
You're missing that too. That's more spiritual than physical. But proceed.
was revealed, what's happening in 2025 through Jesus Christ, roughly 2,000 years ago, before we had tap to pay, before we had digital currency. It was revealed that there will be something mandatory for all mankind. It's starting in certain places of the world now, but all of mankind, no matter who you are, will have to be a part of this system. Is that what you want, world? Do you want to be a part of that system?
Well, for one, that's only going to be enforced by the individual that's over that system worldwide. Pump your brakes, slow down, take it all in, put it all together. Right? You only got bits and pieces, and you're trying to piece together those bits and pieces, and the puzzle is not coming together.
Of course not. So what's the offer that Jesus has to make this group of people feel a type of anger and rage they've never felt before? All right, so the Jews believe that they are celebrating this right here, the Feast of Tabernacles from October 6th to October 13th. Here's how we make them pay. Uh-oh. You see, they rejected their Messiah 2,000 years ago, and it's up and it's stuck. Here's
another thing you're missing. Wrong people. Wrong people. You got the wrong people. Yeah, they doing it amiss. They're definitely doing it amiss because they don't even believe in the Messiah. Like some of the ish people over there, some of them believe in the Messiah, and majority of those that do believe in the Messiah know who the true people are. But your whole perception is wrong. It's wrong. But continue.
He's definitely got something up his sleeve, and you're supposed to be a part of it. I've already shown you that it's written. Let me show you how. The Feast of Tabernacles is to represent the Jews tabernacling with God. So what does WWTWG mean? It means that we will tabernacle with God. But Joseph, how? And Joseph, is this ethically right? Is this really what the Lord wants? And is he really offering it to you? Let's see. And don't forget, you've been trying to get your voice heard, and the world has not solved this problem for you. This right here, download this video. If I'm wrong, you get to embarrass me. If I'm right, this certain group of people will make sure you don't see this video anymore after the fact. Now's your chance to make them pay. But what makes this October 6th date so important? How do we pull this off? So the world did not answer your cry, but it's time to show you that the Lord is angry with you. He says, I will hide my face from them. He's talking about Israel. Now take in mind, this is in Deuteronomy. This is Old Testament. I'll show you.
What Israel is he talking about? Is he talking about the Israelites or the Israelis? It's two totally different people. Just do your research. Do your homework. Look up the definition of Israelite and then look up the definition of Israeli.
You a New Testament as well. He said, and see what their end will be, for they are a perverse generation, children who are unfaithful. They made me jealous by what is no God and angered me with their worthless idols. I will make them envious by those who are not a people. That's you and me, right? You could be anywhere in the world. We are not a ethnicity together. I will make them angry by.
This just made no sense in at all. Everyone has an ethnicity. Everyone. Now you, young sir, you don't know yours because the church told you that you were a Gentile. And in a sense, you are, in a sense, right? In a sense. But you are a blood-born child, son of Israel. Moving along. I don't want that's a whole nother video.
By a nation that has no understanding, right? That's what this group of people believes. They believe we're stupid. For a fire will be kindled by my wrath. This is the Lord being angry, one that burns down to the realm of the dead below. And as you can see in the New Testament, in the book of Romans, it says, again, I ask, did Israel not understand? First, Moses says, I will make you envious by those who are not a nation. That's you and me. I will make you angry by a nation that has no understanding. That's you and me. We're the idiots, right? And Isaiah boldly says, I was found by those who did not seek me. You did not seek this video, but it found you. I reveal myself to those who did not ask for me. You did not ask for this, but the Lord is now reaching out to you so that we can piss off this small group of people. But concerning Israel, he says, what does he say? All day long, I have held out my hands to a disobedient and obstinate people.
Well, why do they need salvation? If they're the people, why do they need salvation? Because they've been saved out of captivity and put in their own land, quote unquote. What they need saving from? They safe. They got the Iron Dome. Nobody can fire missiles over there and, destroy their land. But wait. Most High said in the scripture, when Israel is back in their land, they shall know peace. The world shall not know war anymore.
So what's coming? Let's see how this play is going to work, and let's see how we bring them to jealousy. Because clearly, this is what the Lord wants. And you could be a part of it. It's being.
I had enough. I had enough. I'm done. Had enough. All right. So y'all see what we dealing with, and we're gonna need this video, right? We're gonna need this video to make a mockery of all of those who misinterpret the scripture and rush prophecy and is too scared and yellow belly to go through something. We're gonna have, let me show you something. Hold on, let me find whichever one of these tabs it is. Let me find. Okay, there it is right here. Okay, let me find. Show you something. It's Matthew 10 right here. One of the many scriptures that I got. Matthew 10, right? Let's go to Matthew 10. Matter of fact, before that, where is Ezekiel? Ecclesiastes. Share this tab instead. Show this. All right, you get down now. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 11, right? This is really one of the bases that this stream was founded on or initiated. Why we are here tonight, right? Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 11. It says, I returned and saw under the sun, the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happening to them all, right? And I really went to the scripture for that, that passage after that second comma. The race is not to the swift. You gotta slow you. Hey, like he said, this is a marathon, and we are just about to begin. Those are his words. This is a marathon. This is a marathon. Ain't nobody being thrown in prison, in jail, because they profess to believe in the Messiah. Ain't nobody being thrown in jail because they're carrying a Bible. These days ain't. Hey, come on, man. If y'all think we are here, we ain't here yet. Where is it? Where you? We ain't here yet. Let me see. All right. Jeremiah 30 and verse 5, it says, "For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." This is talking about the entire world, especially the children of Israel, especially those that believe in the Messiah and keep the commandments of the Most High. We have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Right now, boy, so I can hear a pin drop in this house. It's so quiet. In my whole, it's so quiet in this whole, this is peaceful right now in my neighborhood. We ain't witnessed or been through or lived the intense uncomfortableness that that people are going to wish there was a such thing as a rapture. They're going to beg for a such thing as a rapture. Verse 6, "Ask ye now and see whether a man does travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." Men, he's talking about men. We ain't in these times yet. Not in these times. There's all out war on the earth. Chaos everywhere. We're not there yet. It's only here and there. It's heating up. The temperature's rising. It's getting there. The blood is boiling. It's getting there, but we not there yet. We not there yet. Verse 7, "Alas, for that day is great." That day is great. And that day, prophetically, could be years. Let's show you. Day in the Hebrew, yom, right? Yom, right? Day, time, year. You got it up there. Day as opposed to night. Day, 24-hour period as defined by evening and morning in Genesis 1. It just show you a day starts in the evening. Okay, a day as a division of time, a working day, right? 12 hours. A day's journey, right? A day's lifetime, right? A day could be a lifetime. A time period in general, right? It could be a period of time, right? Within a span of 2-3 years, 5, 7, 10, right? A day could be a year. could be 1 year. Temporal references: today, tomorrow, today, yesterday, tomorrow, right? So we have to, what day is that? There's going to be a period of time. And we know by reading the book of Daniel that time is going to be a time, times, and a time and a half. One time is 1 year. Time, 1 times, that's 3, and time and a half. It's 3.5 years. So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of. We haven't seen this yet. Shalom, shalom, family, shalom. We ain't seen this yet. So that none is like it. Yesterday was like today for me. I don't know about for y'all. I don't know. Some of y'all might live in the hood. You might, it might be peaceful tonight. You might have heard gunshots last night. I don't know. But we ain't being hunted. We ain't being dragged out of our houses. Fringes haven't been outlawed. We ain't got to sneak and keep the feast. We not there yet. Let me show you. Let me show you out. All right, let me show you. So here, very familiar passage, right? Matthew 24. I should read it in Luke. Boy, get explicit in Luke. Matthew 24, verse 1. And the Messiah went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And the Messiah said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And it is, right? But guess what? They're planning on rebuilding. Interesting. And he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So they asked him 3 questions. Like when is the temple, right, gonna be thrown down that one stone shall not be left upon another? Right? What's gonna be the sign of your coming? And when is the end of the world? Right? So first things first, he says, as the Messiah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Take heed that no man, not even little Joseph Allen, take heed that not false prophet Joshua over there in Africa. No man, not even Mr. Tuvey. No man, let no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? It's a big rumor that the United States is sending submarines and tankers over there close to Russia, and they're preparing to go to war with Russia. Rumors, right? Rumors that they supposed to be sending troops over there to Iran. Rumors. It's rumors. More rumors that they prepared for war also with China. Rumors. But the wars you do hear about Israel, Iran, Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine. It's been going on for years. But when everything hits the fan, it's going to be all out war. All out. We're talking about world war, people. World war. Right? But what did he say? When you hear these things, see that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The end is not yet. Now, when you hear prophecy for the end to come, right? Everything that is listed to take place within that prophecy must happen before the end is gone. And you have to understand the chronology. Is that right? Yeah. You have to understand the chronological order of prophecy. You have to. Because if you don't, you're going to have stuff out of order. And then you're going to be thinking like little Joseph Allen and believing in a pre-trib rapture, or let's say a pre-trib gathering for kicks and giggles. All right. Verse 6. Again, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation. Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. That's not, the last time that happened was World War II. I will take the correction if I'm wrong. The last time nation rose against nation and kingdom rose against kingdom was World War II. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, it says, and there shall be famines. Yeah, there's famines. C-19. Not C-19 ain't no famine. There will be a famine, right? They're creating famines. One way they're creating famine is this digital ID card. Let me slow down. I'm trying to talk too fast. That's one way to create a famine, this digital ID card, right? You don't get the card, you don't work. You don't work, you don't eat. They can create a famine. You know, it's over here in the United States, a government shutdown is imminent because a lot of people are losing their jobs. This one, I think it was like an oil rigging company. They fired 2,000 people just yesterday. See, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about, you know, them creating an economic collapse so they can crash the dollar and create this new currency, and, you know. But that's a whole nother topic, right? But they have to crash this economy. This old new world has to go out, has to be demolished before the new world, the new Luciferian world order takes over. The beast system fully takes over. And we live in a totalitarian world order where the religion is Luciferianism. And they worship Satan openly and not secretly worship Christ. This is where we headed. And all of those that don't denounce their religion, quote unquote, will be, anybody that's not with them is against them. And everybody against them will be, will lose their head. We ain't there yet. A time that has never been seen upon the earth is coming. And we got to go through it. He said, this generation shall not pass until the Son of Man be come. All right. Let's keep reading. Oh, boy, I got so many. Let's keep reading. It says, all these, right? Hold on. Let me finish verse 7. I'm going to do that from the top. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, like diseases, you know what I'm saying? Swine flus coming back, measles, you know what I'm saying? The C-19, a bunch of others, right? And earthquakes in diverse places, right? The famines and pestilences and earthquakes going to be in various places. It's not just going to be in one general location. It's going to be all over the earth, right? In different places, right? You might have a famine over there in Turkey. You might have a pestilence in Canada and, Asia, or over here, and the earthquakes might be happening in America and Russia, Alaska. I mean, Alaska is America, but Australia, it's going to be in diverse, different places, right? But what he said after that, verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. What's going to happen after the beginning of sorrows? Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. Whoa. Last I saw on the news, I haven't seen any believers or professors of belief in the Messiah to be killed. Let me know if I'm wrong. I would accept and receive that correction. I haven't seen any believers of Messiah delivered to be afflicted and killed. Right? It says, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Why are you going to be hated of all nations? Because you're going to be speaking against the evil that all of the nations are doing, because they're going to be worshiping Lucifer. They're going to be evil. They're going to be fornicators, adulterers, thieves. It's just going to be all out evil. What's happening now on this earth today in this time is going to get way worse before the Messiah returns. It's going to get way worse. Read the book of Enoch. It's going to get way worse. I'm not going to say we got a long time to go, but it's going to get way worse than what it is right now before the Messiah return. Way worse. Right? It says, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Somebody can say, yeah, well, I've been betrayed, I've been offended, but that's not, it's talking about believers offending and betraying and hating believers. That's what that's talking about. And many false prophets Many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. These things are happening, but it isn't coming to fruition. Like, you know what I'm saying? The plant is still growing, but the flower hasn't blossomed. Verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. The same shall be saved. All right. And this gospel of the kingdom, this gospel, the true gospel, this gospel, the truth of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. It won't be no it won't be no guessing on what the truth is. It won't be no divisions in the teachings of the gospel. Negroes out here still debating on whether Joseph is the daddy of the Messiah, if he's the biological father of the Messiah. Negroes still out here debating, is Jesus God? Negroes still out here debating if the 12 tribes chart. Negroes still out here debating whether the Sabbath comes in and we should keep the Sabbath sun up to sundown. Negroes are still out here teaching that we cannot, they're teaching we cannot, not we should not, we cannot keep the feast days because we're not in the land. Negroes are still out here teaching that. Verse 15, when therefore you shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Huh? Oh, that Negro rushing over there to the land. When you see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, and if you in Judea, guess what you got to do? You got to get up out of there. Flee to the mountains. Whoso readeth, let him understand. Now, what this talking about, if you're reading this, let him understand. Let the reader understand who the abomination of desolation is spoken of by Daniel the prophet, and what the holy place he's going to be standing in. None of this ain't happened yet. This ain't happened yet. All right. Says, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. Right. Wherever you at, you either need to keep it pushing or stay where you at. Now, I'm not getting on my housetop because we don't have them same housetops that the children of Israel had in the land. They had flat top housetops, right? They had flat roofs. Verse 18, neither let him, verse 19, I'm sorry. And woe unto them that are with child and to them that give suck in those days. Why? Because you're going to be on the run. It's going to be hard to come by food. Yes. Whoa. It's danger. Warning. You're going to need to be quiet in certain places, you on the run, and them children hungry, they ain't got nothing to eat, it's gonna be hard to keep them quiet. Trust me, I know. Daddy, I'm hungry. Yes, you're gonna hear all of that. Pregnant women, it's hard for a pregnant woman to be on the run without nothing to eat. You had to sit still for a while. But pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation. There go there, Jacob's trouble. Then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. We ain't seen these days yet. We have not seen these days yet. What you got to worry about? Boy. We ain't seen these days yet, right? Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And the Most High is shortening the time, right? He's speeding up the time. He's speeding up the time, right? Just like he said in the second Baruch. He gonna hasten the time. And they are hastening. They are hastening for real. Verse 23, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Now, you can say these are magicians like Chris Angel and David Blaine and stuff like that, but nah, this on another level. Say great signs and wonders to make you. They're going to be healing people. Yeah, great signs and wonders. They gonna do like, oh, maybe that is the man. No. If it were possible, meaning it's not possible to deceive the very elect, pray you in that number. Pray you are in that number of the very elect, that you be not deceived. Because it's a lot of people, even those who are proclaiming themselves to be the children, the sons and daughters of Israel, that will be deceived. Verse 25, behold, I have told you before. He told you. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. Many believe there's, Benjamin Carter and Hulan Bishop. It's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. But believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Meaning you gonna know when he coming. You ain't got to say if I'm wrong. You gonna know when he coming. You gonna know without a shadow of a doubt. For wherever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Right? It's going to be a lot of carcasses. Why? From the war. Right? Verse 29, immediately after the tribulation of those days. Immediately after the tribulation of those days. What days? The 3.5 years. Immediately After the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the sun and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. It's an earthquake in the sky. What? People standing outside in broad daylight thinking that the Messiah is returning. When you see the sun, he said the sun shall be darkened and the moon will not give her light. He said he coming back on the full moon. What? We're going to see. If I'm outside and I see the full moon, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great shout, and they shall gather together his elect, not all people, his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. You got to do your research, do your homework on who is his elect. Do your homework. Who is his elect? Who are his saints? That's who he gathering, not rapturing, gathering. He said they shall gather together. His elect. Rapture? What? And this is after the tribulation. When was the tribulation? That the rapture will be on the full moon. When would anybody know? Can anybody tell me when the rapture was? I mean, the Great Tribulation was. Anybody? When was the Great Tribulation? Leave it in the comments. Tell me when was the Great Tribulation. When did that happen? See, we got to have that endurance. You can't pull the finish line closer to you. You got to run until you get there. Can't tell me when the Great Tribulation happened. You shouldn't be waiting for no rapture. You shouldn't be expecting no rapture anytime soon. Right? It says, now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. Yeah. Consider the times. Diligently measure the times, like he told Ezra in 2 Ezra 9. All right. So likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. He didn't say it's here. He said it's near. When you see these things, know that it is near, not here. Context, people. I paid attention in grammar class. I actually got 100 in my grammar class. I graduated with 100 in my grammar class. Literally. He said, know that it is near. It's not here. It's near. It's close. It's still approaching. It's near. It's closer than it ever was before. Even at the doors. It's knocking. But verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some truth in it. He said, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Hold up. That means you ain't going nowhere either. if you shall not pass, and we don't deal with that rapture, because if you're taken, it's not a good thing. We dealt with that the Shabbat in the 2nd Ezra 13. It's not a good thing if you're taken. See, what it is people are getting tired of waiting. They want their heaven now, right? You know how people go to a restaurant and, you know, they just sweet tooth just aching. It's just aching. It's just aching. Right? Or they go to a dinner and, you know, people got cake to serve, and this person's just craving cake. They just want they don't want to eat the dinner. They want their cake now. This is what this rapture is all. They want their cake now. I had you an appetizer. Look, we barely just receiving the appetizer. We ain't got to the main course yet. Really, we just got our drinks. We're waiting on the appetizer to come out. Huh? I ain't nowhere near the main course. We getting close. They ringing up the appetizer, about to bring it to you. How you know when the main course gets here, that's when you know, right? That main course, you'll know that main course is being served when the Antichrist reveals himself. That's when the main course is being brought to your table. When the Antichrist reveals himself, main course on the way. You know for sure, you got at least 3.5 years. At least. Right? Says verse 35, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. We're gonna eat this whole roll. But of that day and hour, knoweth no man, zero, zilch, nada, Nathaniel, not a man knoweth of that day and hour. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Only the Father knows of that day and hour, when it will be. Check this out. Some more clues. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not. And knew not. See? People gonna be living their life that only Noah knew. Only Noah knew. He didn't know the exact day, though. He knew the flood was coming. He didn't know the exact day. February 21st. I don't know what year it was. He didn't know the exact day. This is what this all I'm iterating. But he knew the flood was coming. This is what we repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. This is our mission. This is our goal. This is our prophet. This is our teachings. This is our mission. This is what we preach. Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. The Son of Man is on his way. We don't know when he's coming, what day it's going to be. We just know he on his way. We getting closer and closer. Every day we go to sleep and wake up, then the day we wake up, it's another day closer. We don't know the day. nor the hour. We just know he coming. Just like Noah knew that the flood was coming. He didn't know the day nor the hour that the flood was going to come. He just knew it was coming. Then shall two be in the field. The one shall be taken and the other left. We about to deal with that. Two women shall be grinding at the mill. The one shall be taken, the other left. Wherefore, I said, watch, therefore, for ye know not. For ye know not what hour your master doth come. You do not know. Talking about it's gonna be on the full moon. How you switching up after you got the date wrong? Oh damn, I was wrong. Well, it's gonna be on the full moon. What? How you gonna create send out some invitations with the wrong date on it, and then people show up to the event at the date on the invitation, and then you turn around 2 days after or 4 days after the event was supposed to happen, and then say, "Oh no, my bad, I put the wrong date on there. It's gonna be this date." People that already put on their best, they done got dressed, well groomed, fully prepared, stepping out and ready to be at the event, only to get there to close doors that are locked. Come on, man. We got to have some endurance. We have to have some endurance. You do not know what hour your master is coming. You don't know. But know this. You don't know what hour your master come, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. You just better keep watch. You don't need to know what hour he coming. Just keep watch and keep your house in order. Keep your house in order. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Whether he coming on a full moon or not, if you're ready, you ready. If you're not, you're going to get caught by surprise. Therefore, be ye also ready. For in such an hour as ye think not, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Not in such an hour that ye think he coming. Oh, he's coming at the full moon, October 6th or October 7th. You do not know. Whatever you thinking, he not coming on that day. He's going to catch you as a thief in the night. You don't know when a thief finna break in your house. The thief gonna send out an email. Yeah, man, I'm gonna break in so and so house tomorrow around what time they be sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna say around by like 1:30 in the morning. I'm gonna creep through there. Just let them know. You don't know when a thief finna come breaking your house. And he said he's coming like a thief in the night. Come on, man. Woe, who then is a faithful and wise servant whom his master hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. This is what I wanted to get to. Blessed is that servant whom his master, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Shall find so doing. What you supposed to be doing when your master comes? You're supposed to be doing. Take you all the way to Revelation. End of the book. Last chapter. Last page. Last book. Blessed are they that do his commandments. Revelation 24, Revelation 22 and 14. Sorry. All right. Where I want to go to now. Second Ezra. What I want to deal with. Second Ezra 13. All right. Second Ezra 13. Let's share this tab. Second Ezra 13. I ain't got nothing to do. So y'all ride with me. I ain't got nothing to do. You know, they call me the night light. The Israelite that's always up at the night. And at the end, you know, at late night. I'm the night light. The Israelite that's up at night. Yeah. These are the witching hours. What else better is there to do than to read scripture? Or listen to it. Right? Gotta get our ish together. Right? So this is a vision. Like you read here, a dream that Ezra had, and he's going to dream the dream, and the angel is going to come to him, and he's going to ask for the interpretation thereof, and he's going to receive the interpretation. Let's read it. All right, 2 Ezra 13. Excuse me. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, that sounds like a hurricane, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. This is the Messiah right here. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. That's Revelation 19 right there. Hold on, let me get it. Revelation 19, right? That sword. That's a fiery sword coming out of his mouth. Revelation 19. Let me start at verse 11. And I saw, Revelation 19 and 11, and I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes was a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Stop arguing about that name. You don't know the name that he coming with. Stop arguing. All right. Verse 13, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Yah. There his name is right there. Just call him that. Call him the Word. Hadaba Elohim. His name right there. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth, goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty Yah. The sharp sword. Sound like fire. Right? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. All right, where was I at? Verse 4. 2 Ezra 13 to verse 4. Right? This sharp sword that comes out of his mouth. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. This is everybody. This is everybody that is with the Luciferian world order. Everybody, there's going to be some fake Israelites in there too. It's definitely going to be some non-Messianics in there. Right? It says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. Mount Zion. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. Mount Zion. Yeah. Revelation 14, Revelation 7. Where you going to stand? Excuse me. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. Wow. That's when you get beat the worst. When you scared to fight and you still fight, that's when you get beat the worst. Because you don't even really want to fight. We're going to have to holler to the Messiah. Stall him out, Debo. I'm John. It's like, why are you scared and fighting? Like, that's a whole nother story. But these are the people of the Luciferian world order who are going to be deceived into worshiping Hashatan. All of them gonna fight against the Messiah with their space force and all their nuclear missiles and their Hellfire missiles and their Satan II missiles. Yeah, all they little lasers they building, all of their super soldiers and their artificial intelligence robots and all of these cyborgs they creating, all of these all of that, everything that you see they're creating is to fight against the Messiah. Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held a sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude. That's a fire tornado that won't be put out. Fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up, everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived. But only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. I'd have been afraid too, E. I would have been afraid too. I'm afraid now. Reading it. Because somebody that can breathe fire out of a man that can breathe fire out of his mouth and destroy everybody that's coming to war with him, I do not want. Get it together, family. Get it together, because power like that is inconceivable. Can't even imagine or fathom that type of power. This manner of man can take your breath without touching you. We read in the Maccabees how he destroyed Antiochus Epiphanes without hands. You want to be on his side, not on the other side. Right? Verse 12. And afterwards saw I the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him an other peaceable multitude. An other peaceable multitude. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry. These are the repentant. Some of them were bound. Isaiah 14, Jeremiah 23, Ezekiel, was it 20, 28, 25, Ezekiel 25, Amos 9. Some of them were bound. Isaiah 60, 56, 63. Some of them were bound. They were them bondmen and bondwomen that will serve the children of Israel. And some brought of them that were offered. Yeah, he tried to hide, master. He tried to hide, my king. That's that Luke 19:27. Those of them that would not have me reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Yeah. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, Thou hast showed thy servant wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer. Show me now yet the interpretation of this dream. For as I conceive in mine understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days. Right? Woe unto them that shall be left in those days. Why? Because that's great. There's going to be great tribulation. Woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. Why? Why is there much more woe to them that are not left behind than to them that are left in those days? For they that were not left were in heaviness. Could these be that are in heaviness, those that died in their sin, those that were waiting on a rapture, and their faith left them? Those that couldn't endure or didn't endure until the end? Speculation there. Who are those that were not left and are in heaviness? Well, do your own work. Verse 18. Now understand I the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them, those that were not left. Right? He understands what's going to happen in the latter days unto them. The them is the they that were not left, and to those that are left behind. Therefore are they come into great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Great perils, great tribulation, and many necessities is necessary for you to come into these things. Why? Yet is it easier for him that is in danger. It is easier for him that is in danger, going through something, enduring trials and tribulations, to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not see the things that happen in the last days. And he answered unto me and said, The interpretation of the vision shall I show thee, and I will open unto thee the thing that thou hast required. Whereof thou hast spoken of them that are left behind, this is the interpretation. He that shall endure the peril in that time hath kept himself. He that shall endure the danger. What danger are you enduring if you think you're finna get up out of here while it ain't literal peace, but it's partial peace on the whole earth? What danger are you enduring? What tribulation you going through? What threats are you escaping from? Your life ain't on the line. Trying to get up out of here. What you running from? What you scared of? Doing all that barking behind the gate, but when the gate open, you're tucking your tail and running. You ain't even been through nothing. You ain't even broke a nail. You still able to go to the barbershop and get a haircut. You can still go to the market and buy all the food that you need for your house. You can still go and fill your gas tank up and go wherever you want to in your car. You can still go to the bank and pull money out of your bank account. Still go to any restaurant you want to and go get you something to eat. What are you enduring? What danger are you in? Please tell me. Let me calm down before I wake my children up. He that shall endure the peril in that time hath kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. Know this therefore that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. Go ahead and go on, get raptured. Because that rapture is not good for thou. It's not good for thou. Right? That rapture is not good for thou. All right? Let me go to my next spot. Where I want to go. Yeah, let's go to 2nd Ezra 9. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 9 here. I don't know why I stopped sharing. Let me close some of these windows so I can know where. I got so many tabs open. All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Y'all know I love to start at verse 1. Got to get the full context of the chapter. All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Excuse me. This is an extension of what we read in Matthew chapter 24, right? Although Ezra was given this vision before the Messiah gave the rundown of the prophecy in Matthew 24, right? Ezra received this vision before the Messiah gave their prophecy and understanding in Matthew 24. All right, it says, therefore, verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, worldwide chaos, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. All right, we're saying parts of the signs here and there. We close. We ain't there yet. We close. All right. We definitely say the earth is in its third trimester. We can say that. Verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape. What are they escaping? And shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be saved from the said perils. You have to, escaping by your word, you have to endure. What are you escaping by thinking you ain't? You have to endure until the end. The very end. Whereby ye have believed, shall be saved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. You got to endure. You got to. Why people trying to run now? Where you going? Where is you going? All right, let's get some more. Where I want to go. I got the Jeremiah 30. I got that. All right. Let's get some of these pearls that we're going to have to go through. Let's get some of these. All right, let's get some of these pearls. All right. All right, let me see here. Matthew chapter 10. Matthew chapter 10. Verse 5, sending disciples on a mission. Let me get some water. Mouth. Cotton ball. It says, these 12 the Messiah sent forth. All right. And commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yes. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye receive, freely ye have received, freely ye give. Well, I don't charge nothing for my music. I don't charge nothing for nothing. I don't give y'all no cash out, but nothing. Freely I have received, freely I give. Provide neither gold, nor silver, nor brass in your purses, nor scrip for your journey, neither 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves, for the workman is worthy of his meat. All right? Go to work. And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. And when ye come into an house, salute it. Shalom. Shalom alaikum. Right? Peace be unto thee. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. All right? Don't bid them shalom. And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your words when ye depart out of that house or city, shake the dust off your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment for that city. And they were destroyed by fire and brimstone that fell from the Lord out of heaven. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Yeah, use wisdom. As much as lieth within you, be peaceable with all men. Wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Right? Verse 10, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. Now, this happened to the disciples and apostles in this first century. First, second century, third century. Right? Happened in that time. But it's coming to a theater near you. You know how they make a movie in the 80s and they re-release it in the 20, in this here 21st century, right? They'll make a movie in the 19th or the 20th century, and they'll remake it and re-release it in this here 21st century. They've done it many of times. Same thing. There is no new thing done under the sun. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake, for my sake, and for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. When has this happened? When has this happened? But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit, the Ruach of your Father, which speaketh in you. Hallelujah. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Let me see what I want. What is this? Let me show you some here. All right. How you gonna have to go through something? We ain't went through nothing. We ain't went through nothing. Nothing. Shalom to all entering the chat. Shalom to everybody that's listening in. We ain't went through nothing, family. Nothing yet. How many of you have resisted? How many of you have come to blood resisting sin? Not a man. Boy, scared. I forget what movie this on. Say this N-word scared. Yeah, y'all scared. That's what it is. Y'all scared. Scared and deceived. All right. Let's read this. Daniel chapter 3, verse 1. I'm going to read down until I get my point. Daniel chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold whose height was 80 cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. And he set it up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent together the princes, the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Then the princes, the governors, and the captains, and the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. And this coming to a theater near you. The image of the beast is going to be set up in cities all over the world, not just in one country, all over the world. And if any man doesn't bow and worship the image, they shall be killed. That's a great tribulation to get through. You either got to make it out of there alive, or you got to make it out of there. Even though you don't make it out alive, you got to make it out of there still a firm believer and follower of the Messiah. You ain't getting over. You ain't getting raptured away. You ain't proving yourself. You ain't proved nothing. We talking about the same power that proved his friend by telling him to offer his only, not his only, but his promised son. Verse 4, then an herald cried out, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king hath set up. All right? This is a world order. We ain't under no world order right now. This is a world order. A one world order. Daniel 3:6. And whoso falleth not down and worshipeth the same shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. They sound like if you're not worshiping the image of the beast, he shall be killed. Therefore, at that time, when all people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and all kinds of music, all the people, the nations, and the languages fell down and worshiped the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. All right. Wherefore, at that time, certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. Why they accused the Jews? They spake and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. All right. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image. And whoso falleth not down and worship it, that he should be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. There are certain of the Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not regarded thee, nor will we regard any other king outside of our king, Yahushua HaMashiach, locally known in the English renderings of language, Jesus the Christ. We have one king, one high priest. He is sitting at the right hand of the Father on high. Any other king we regard not. On record. These men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do you not serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now, if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if you worship not, ye shall be cast that same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands? When have you been through such the like? You ain't been tried like this. You ain't even been tried in the sense of if you don't worship Satan, if you don't denounce Christ, I'm going to pull your teeth out. You ain't been tried like this. Not even in the slightest. But you ready to get up out of here. Thinking you finna go somewhere. You ain't going nowhere. Endure to the end. You got to endure until the end. Shalom, shalom, Sister Shonda. Be safe out there. Most High be with you. All right. It says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power, our Elohim, Eloheinu, whom we serve, Eloah, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. Huh? But if not, be it known to thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. When have you ever had to say this to anybody? Huh? In the eyes of death. When did you have to stand on your firm foundation like this? When have you had to stand on your 10 like this? In the face of death. And say, no, we ain't bound. No. We ain't doing none of that. You ain't had to. So what perils, what danger have you escaped? Not now. Not now. Now, y'all keep reading it. I'm going to go on to the next part. Daniel chapter 6. Daniel chapter 6. All right. Same situation, different king. Same situation, different king. All right. Daniel chapter 6, verse 1. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. And over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first. I guess they got a president and 2 vice presidents, Daniel being the president. Right? And over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the princes might give accounts unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes because an excellent spirit was in him. And the king thought to set him over the whole realm. Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could find none occasion nor fault, for as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him. People can't even say that. There's no error or fault found in them. But thinking that they gonna escape having to go through the tribulation before they get taken off this earth. Nah, brother. Nah. Look, even on a football team, you got to show the coach something before he puts you in the game. You got to show him something in practice before he puts you in the game. You ain't finna get on the field and you ain't proved yourself in practice. Out of here. All right, verse 5. Then said these men, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his God. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king and said thus unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors and the princes, the counselors and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, save of thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. Now, you know, children of Israel, we supposed to be, especially in our captivity, we supposed to be petitioning the throne of our power, the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, every day. At least 3 times. Let's see what Daniel gonna do. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing that it be not changed according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing and the decree. When has there been a decree signed, a constitution or an amendment signed where believers of Christ cannot pray to him or to his Father? When has there been a law made for you to not pray to the God of the Bible? Can't find one. Ain't been through nothing. Verse 10, now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being opened in his chamber toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his power, as he did aforetime. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his power. Then they came near and spake before the king concerning the king's decree. Hast thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of any god or any man within 30 days, save of thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, this thing is true, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Then answered they and said before the king, that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity of Judah, regardeth not thee, O king, nor the decree that thou hast signed, but maketh his petition 3 times a day. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, ain't stopping nothing. Then the king, when he heard these words, was sore displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him, and he labored till the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled and said unto the king, know, O king, that the law of the Medes and Persians is that no decree or statute which the king established may be changed. Now, I ain't gonna read all that. Y'all know Daniel was thrown into the den of lions, and you know, Ruach came and delivered him out of it, right? Let's go on to the New Testament. See, we're reading our Old Testament. Let's go to the New Testament. Read something about old Paul here. All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 11. I will Start at verse 18, 2 Corinthians 11 and 18. It says, seeing that many glory after the flesh, I will glory also. For ye suffer fools gladly, seeing yourselves are wise. For ye suffer, if a man bring you into bondage, if a man devour you, if a man take of you, if a man exalt himself, if a man smite you on the face. I speak as concerning reproach, as though we had been weak. However, whereinsoever any is bold, I speak foolishly. I am bold also. Right? You think you'd have been through something? You ain't been through nothing. Like I'd have been through. That's what Paul is saying. Right? Paul wasn't raptured. Verse 22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Are they ministers of Christ, of Messiah? I speak as a fool. I am more. Huh? If you're a minister of the Messiah, Paul's saying he did 1,000 times more than what you have. Yeah. In labors more abundant, in stripes above measure, in prisons more frequent, in deaths often. Let me ask, how abundant are you in your labors? How many stripes have you received? Those stripes are lashes. Yeah, you know how you get whipped. Huh? How many stripes have you received? How many times have you been thrown in prison for preaching the gospel? How many times were you threatened with death for preaching the gospel? Right? Says, of the Jews, 5 times received our 40 stripes, save one. Right? That's according to the law. 39 stripes. All right. Go any further, you may kill the man. All right. Thrice was I beaten with rods. Once was I stoned. Thrice I suffered shipwreck. A night and a day have excuse me. A night and a day have I been in the deep, in journeyings often, in perils of raw. Hold on. Excuse me. In journeyings often, in perils of waters, in perils of robbers, in perils of by mine own countrymen, in perils by the heathen, in perils in the city, in perils in the wilderness, in perils in the sea, in perils among false brethren, in weariness, in painfulness, in watchings often, in hunger and thirst, in fastings often, in cold and nakedness. Besides those things that are without, that which cometh upon me daily, the care of all the churches. When were you in any of these type of dangers preaching the gospel? I'll wait. Because if you ain't been in danger of none of these, you got a lot more enduring to do. A lot more. A whole lot more. All right? Let's go to Acts 5. Let's go to Acts 5. Matter of fact, let's go read about some of Paul's endangerments. All right. Let's go read about some of Paul's endangerments. Close that out and read that. Read that. Let's go read about some of Paul's endangerments. Acts 14. Acts 14, what verse I want? All right, let's pick it up at verse 1. All right, Acts 14 and verse 1. It says, and it came to pass in Iconium that they went both together into the synagogue of the Jews, and so spake that a great multitude, both of the Jews and also of the Greeks, believed. But the unbelieving Jews stirred up the Gentiles and made their minds evil against the brethren. Huh? And you shall be betrayed by your own brothers. It is written. Don't expect anything less. It's written. Your own brother's going to betray you. All right? IUIC don't be trying to deliver up ISUPK. They just hate. I don't know why. They just hate each other. Both of y'all are supposed to be Israelites. It's crazy. All right. Verse 3, it says, long time, therefore, abode they, speaking boldly in the master, which gave testimony in the word of his grace, and granted signs and wonders to be done by their hands. But the multitude of the city was divided, and part held with the Jews, and part with the apostles. And when there was an assault made both of the Gentiles and also of the Jews with their rulers, to use them despitefully and to stone them, they were aware of it, and fled into Lystra and Derbe, cities of Lycaonia, and unto the region that lieth round about. And there they preached the gospel. See, these men are preaching the gospel. Check this out. And there sat a certain man at Lystra, impotent in his feet, being a cripple from his mother's womb, who had never walked. The same heard Paul speak, who steadfastly beholding him and perceiving that he had faith to be healed, said with a loud voice, stand upright on thy feet. And he leaped and walked. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Some of us going to be instilled with this power through the Ruach, according to our faith in the final days, to show the power, the true power of the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, so that many shall be turned to believing in the Most High. Right? Verse 11, it says, and when the people saw that what Paul had done, they lifted up their voices, saying in the speech of Lycaonia, the gods are come down to us in the likeness of men. And they called Barnabas Jupiter and Paul Mercurius, because he was the chief speaker. Then the priest of Jupiter, which was before their city, brought oxen and garlands unto the gates, and would have done sacrifice with the people. Which when the apostles Barnabas and Paul heard of, they rent their clothes and ran in among the people, crying out and saying, sirs, why do ye these things? We also are men of like passions with you, and preach unto you that ye should turn from these vanities, turn from the idolatry, turn from your wickedness unto the living Elohim, which made heaven and earth and the sea and all things that are therein, who in times past suffered all nations to walk in their own ways. Nevertheless, he left not himself without witness, in that he did good and gave us rain from heaven and fruitful seasons, filling our hearts with food and gladness. And with these sayings, scarce restrained they the people, that they had not done sacrifice unto them. So all praise to the Most High, to stop them from sacrificing to them idols. And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium, who persuaded the people, here come Satan, removing the seed that was sown. And having stoned Paul, when have you been stoned for turning people away from idols? and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead. Howbeit, as the disciples stood round about him, he rose up and came into the city, and the next day he departed with Barnabas to Derbe. And when they had preached the gospel to that city, And when they had preached the gospel to that city and had taught many, they returned again to Lystra and to Iconium and Antioch, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation into the kingdom of Yah. How long? You mean to tell me that this man got stoned as if he were dead? Got up, went into the next city, came back to the same city that he was stoned in, and went into the other cities where these Jews that stirred up the people to stone him came from, and preached the same gospel. When have you done that? Got a lot more enduring to do. Oh, my bad, Hebrew. My bad. We had 2 hours, and I'm gonna go and end it right there. Right, I'm gonna leave y'all with something. I have a lot more, but my brother is doing the lesson this week, and he said I'm stepping on his toes. I'm gonna leave y'all with something. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all with something. All praise, Lord, unto the Most High for his ruach. But we have to endure until the end. Until the end. We do not know when the end is going to be. But we know the end is coming. The end is near. Just like Noah knew the flood was coming. He didn't know what day or what hour the flood was going to come. But he knew the flood was vastly approaching. And he was getting prepared. All right. Leave y'all with a couple scriptures. I ain't gonna get the Acts 27, brother said, I'm stepping on his toes. All right. Let me get this. Jeremiah 9. Hope I'm getting off your toes here, brother. Jeremiah 9. I'm gonna start at verse 22. Jeremiah 9, verse 22. It says, Speak, thus saith the Most High, even the carcasses of men shall fall as dung upon the open field, and as the handful after the harvestmen, and none shall gather them. Thus saith the Most High, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Most High, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Most High. Hallelujah. Y'all know. Amos chapter 2. Amos chapter 2. Maybe around 13. Let me see. Yeah. 13. Says, verse 13, Behold, I am pressed under you as a cart is pressed that is full of sheaves. Therefore the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall not strengthen his force, neither shall the mighty deliver himself. Neither shall he that handleth the bow, and he that is swift of foot, neither shall he stand that handleth the bow. And he that is swift shall not deliver himself, neither shall he that rideth the horse deliver himself. And he that is courageous among the mighty shall flee away naked in that day, says the Most High. See? Really gonna have to prove yourself. You're gonna have to go through something in this walk, man. You're gonna have to be tried and proven. Tried and proven. All right. Give y'all this. Give y'all this last one. Y'all this last one. I'm out of here. Y'all this last one. Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8. Verse 26. Know this, believe it. Let it be a stain in your heart and in your brain. Well, I was supposed to get this second Maccabees. 16. No, it ain't no rapture. No, sir. No, sir. Romans chapter 8 and verse 26, it says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought. But the Spirit, the Ruach itself, maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. Hallelujah. And he that searches the hearts knoweth what is the mind of the Ruach, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of Yah. Right? Go, read Psalm 138 and learn who the saints are. Romans 8 and 28, I'm sorry. Romans 8 and 28. And we know that all things work together for the good of them, to them that love Yah. Who are them that love Yah? They that keep his commandments. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yah, to them who are called according to his purpose. Who are those that are called according to his purpose? The children of Israel were called out of the world. Chosen. Right? And it's not all Israel were called. It's only a remnant that were called out of darkness into his marvelous light. Right? Romans 8 and 29. For whom he did foreknow. Who did he foreknow? He also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we say then to these things? If Yah be for us, who can be against us? Endure. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? The Messiah, when it was time to face his tribulation and go through what he had to go through for us to have life, he wasn't raptured off in the sky. Even he prayed until he was sweating blood, asking the Father to let the cup pass. He still said, nevertheless, not my will, thy will be done. And he had to go through what he had to go through so we can be able to be found worthy to go through the same things. You have to be found worthy to go through that same thing that the Messiah went through. Should be persecuted unto death. Or to be tried. Have your faith tried to the point to where you in the face of death. You have to escape death. You have to flee to another city because they threatening to kill you for what you believe. And it's what we call this truth. Hold fast. Verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of Yah's elect? It is Yah that justified. Who is he that condemneth? It is Messiah that died, yea, rather, that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of Yah, who also maketh intercession for us. Hallelujah. Ain't that powerful? That the Messiah is praying. Not only is the Ruach praying for us, the Messiah himself is praying for us. Who shall separate us from the love of Messiah? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake, we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. What are you conquering if you haven't went through any trial or tribulation? Like the great tribulation. If you're raptured out before you have to go through anything, what are you conquering? Now, yeah, we say, I'm not committing any iniquity. I'm not living wickedly. I'm not doing evil. I'm not in idolatry. I'm not breaking any commandments. I've conquered my flesh. Hallelujah. Now you have to prove yourself. Right? You got to prove yourself on any job. Any job. Yeah, you put in the application, you know, you had the great requirements, you got hired for the job. You've been working this job for X amount of years. You want a pay raise, you want a promotion. Guess what? You got to prove yourself worthy to receive that promotion, because with that promotion, you got more duties included. You got more stuff to do. You got more responsibility. So you got to prove yourself to get that promotion that you desire. And we all desiring the promotion into the kingdom of heaven from this earth that has been given into the hands of the wicked. Just put it like that. We all desiring that promotion. So we have to prove ourselves worthy to receive that promotion. You ain't just going to get the promotion just, you know, you ain't going to get the promotion just because, yeah, I think I'm qualified. Okay. There's a different set of qualifications for this promotion. Verse 38, for I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any creature shall be able, nothing shall be able to separate us from the love of Yah, which is in Hamashiach Yahusha, our master, Ha'adon. Nothing shall separate us from the love of the Most High, other than your sins. As it is written in the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, your sins have separated you from the Most High. But with that, family, I'm going to shut it down. 2 o'clock in the morning. It's probably 4 o'clock in the morning where y'all at. I'm going to go and shut it down. Give all praise, Lord, unto the Most High. endure until the end. I was going to go over Joseph and show how, you know, he was just elated to receive a vision that he relayed to his brother and his mother and his father. And jealousy was stirred up amongst his brothers, and they sold him into Egypt. Got into Egypt as a slave. He worked in the house of Potiphar, right? And his wife, Potiphar's wife, which was allegedly, I mean, as it's written, was the finest woman in all the earth, throwing herself at the handsome Joseph, who was young and he was a virgin, right? Joseph endured that temptation and remained pure, kept his chastity, endured. You're going to have to go through something. In the face of death, when it was Pharaoh's birthday, about to get killed, Most High gave Joseph a vision, interpreted gave Joseph the interpretation of Pharaoh's dream, saved his life. We have to go through something. Joseph received that promotion. We got to earn our stripes. Got to earn our stripes. With that, get on out of here, man. I bid thee shalom. May y'all have a good, good and blessed day. Day of Atonement is upon us. I'll see y'all later on today. You know, I think I'm reading for T Boogie later on today for the Atonement lesson. You know, let's go into this right. Most important day of the year. You know, this is how, you know, if we enter into this thing right, it's how we receive forgiveness. This is how we, you know, pray to the Most High, especially during this time, to get those things that are still wrong right within us. You know, it's very, very, very important day. So let's get our minds and our hearts and our souls right and prepared before we enter in and take it very serious. You know, I let the elder tonight instruct y'all on, you know, how to conduct your fast, because I know most people, some people, I ain't gonna say most, some people have to take medicine, things of that nature. So I let him explain that, you know, through his wisdom that he's given by the Most High. Other than that, we in this thing till the race is done. Shalom, shalom.
Sons of light.
All praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Long live the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Messiah of Israel. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. This race is run till my breath is gone. Father, sit with your sons. Tell him pick up his crown, put down the guns. Core left 9-11, the race ain't to the swift or to the fast. It's won by those few who built to last. So make sure your pace is right and watch your breathing. Odds always against a nigga when dealing with these heathens. Let's lay aside every weight and sin. Drop all that extra baggage, don't blow against the wind. Got us fooled in the schools and in the churches. Worse, everything is man's traditions, nothing chapter and verse. That our fathers left a curse and we just made it worse. Time to get up off our ass. Endurance now is crucial at the last, and that's how the race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One.
Remember them days? Set back when we was given as slaves because us niggas wasn't keeping his ways. We was living as strays. The Most High, he had hit in his face, which made us into this ignorant race. And now we live in the states, a pit full of snakes with whips on the waist, with dirty cops picking niggas to chase, trying to give us a case. Most High, give me permission to say
It ain't no love in this desolate place.
it's like we destined for fate. And every day that we expecting a break, we steady lying, trying to strengthen the faith. In denial and fake, ruthless, yeah, full of violence and hate. But I silently wait till the time that it takes, until the race is done.
The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Praise thy name, thy will be done. The race is run till the race is done, until the kingdom come. Defend the throne of the Holy One.
The race is run until the race is done, until the kingdom come. We rep the sun, not the wicked one, but the righteous one. Divine life before the world begun, 10 toes down in this walk. Which side you on? This mercy's given. His mercy is so sufficient, cause that one was given. Through his blood we give forgiveness like they conscience missing. When voices tell them to listen, there's no comprehension. In the end, the sheep get in to say the fight get in my soul. Would never let me fall, I said the fight get in my soul. Would never let me fall, I said the fight get in my soul. Would never let me fold, the ancient of old.
Same story told, let's go.